This is a short little review lesson on verbs. An I can statement for our verb review would be I can identify a verb, and also I can identify a verb in a sentence. Boys and girls, get out your binders. If you don't remember the verb jingle, get those out and follow along with me. If you remember it by heart, then just say it with me. It's our verb jingle or chant. Ready? A verb shows action, there's no doubt. It tells what the subject does, like sing and shout. Action verbs are fun to do. Now it's time to name a few. So clap your hands and join our rhyme. Say those verbs in record time. Wiggle, jiggle, turn around, raise your arms and stomp the ground. Shake your finger and wink your eye. Wave those action verbs goodbye. Good job, guys. Good job on remembering that verb jingle. Now let's talk about what we just said. What does a verb do? What does a verb do in a sentence? What does it do? You are very right. It shows action. Some people say it's the doing part of the sentence, but the verb shows action. That's the doing part, as some of you say. All right, so we know what a verb is. Let's talk about some verbs. Something that you can do. Think about something that you can do. That would be a verb. Yes, play, played. That's a great one. Walked, ran, jumped. Oh, another good one. Hopped, skipped. All of those words are great examples of verbs. Now let's look at these two sentences. They are simple sentences. We saw the first sentence in our noun review mini lesson, and I'm using it again in the verb mini lesson, which is this lesson right now. We are going to say our question and answer flow, and we're going to label the parts of these two sentences. Let's look at the first sentence. The sentence says, dogs barked. What barked? Dogs. Subject, noun. What's being said about dogs? Dogs barked, verb. Very good, boys and girls. I'm glad you have remembered our question answer flow and you know how to identify the subject, noun, and the verb of a sentence. Remember, the subject noun is who or what the sentence is about, and the verb shows action. That's the doing part. What did those dogs do? They barked. That's the verb. Now, our new sentence, which is really nothing new, you have done simple sentences like this all year, and some that were actually a lot harder than these. We're just doing a little review on subject, nouns, and verbs. All right, look at the second sentence. Boys ran. Who ran? Boys, subject, noun. What's being said about boys? Boys ran, verb. Boys is the subject, noun of the sentence. That's who the sentence is all about. Ran is the verb of the sentence. That's what those boys did. That's the doing part. So ran is the verb. Good job on reviewing verbs today.